Hello. Hi, good evening. Jo from Kings Road with tonight's Style It Live, and we are doing Autumn Winter 24 special trends. We've picked out a few of the key trends that are around this season to take you through, and we're going to be looking at styling the big colour trend, which is khaki, as you can probably tell, the cocooning, cosy sort of layering up trend, playing with texture, we're looking at that, and what else are we looking at, Debbie?
Oversized coats, lounging,
yeah,
cosy lounging. I think that's about it, isn't it?
That was the main
I mean, there's a fair bit on there.
That's quite a lot.
There is.
Have we got anybody live?
We have got a few people. I don't know who. Meg, evening girls, love khaki.
Excellent. You'll be happy.
Lovely jubbly.
Good. Yes, me too. I have to say, I do love it.
Shall I scoot along the rail?
Yeah, good idea.
Just a sneaky peek. Oh,
Evening, Debs.
Evening, Debs.
If you're watching, put your name in the comments. Give us a hello. Give us a thumbs up, hearts and likes.
Louise Malone.
Hello, Louise.
Just do a little scooty. And, oh, hello.
I love this little outfit. So
Shall we start with
little item to go to our special coffee, cheese and wine evening that's coming up in October, wouldn't it? Very nice. So good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Very excited. First of all, I want to tell you we are not doing the phone in tonight. We're going to do something completely different, which will mean that everybody watching, whether they are live or on the replays, which are available to view on Facebook on the main feed and also on YouTube from Sunday evenings onwards, will also get the opportunity to take advantage of something. So that's the first thing. You don't have to have all your devices ready if you normally do that. And I'll let you know what we're going to do about that slightly later on. Let's just get stuck into the goodies.
Yay.
So
Lucy and Lottie are watching.
Oh,
hello, Lucy and Lottie. Oh, we've got the whole family.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Oh yeah. You'd look good in these, Lucy. I'm wearing.
What are they, Jo?
Well, I'm actually wearing the Lurdes Bergada trousers, which I absolutely love. Now I tried on the small. I got in them. I thought I wasn't going to get out of them. But actually, we did learn a fashion hack for tonight, didn't we? If you're in something that's a bit narrow, cross your legs, slims your hips down, you can slide back out of them. Okay, so you can get one of those changing room scenarios,
Yeah.
where you've got into something you probably shouldn't have, and you think you're never going to get out. Just try that. So actually, I sized up and I went for large because it gives me more length and stuff like that. But I absolutely adore these drop crotch pants from Lurdes Bergada, with little drawstring, which you can actually wear just drop down around the sides. So you don't have to have them up, but it's kind of a cute look if you do, but it works both ways.
They are absolutely gorgeous.
We are pretty well in love with those, which I have teamed tonight with the BU. You know, we're always talking about these gorgeous fine slash neck and polo neck fine layering tops. So I've gone for, of course, the khaki, the military, and layered a Neirami snood around it in the khaki, and then just finished it off with this little number. Does anybody know what collection this little jacket might be from?
It's actually a thing of beauty, that is.
Fight it off me now.
Fight!
Look, oh my god, have a look at it.
It's beautiful.
How nice is that?
I think this is the very last one, isn't it? This jacket. I've got a feeling it might be.
We're not sure. Have to let us know if you want to have anything like this. So we're actually hitting two trends here because we've got not only the khaki, but we've also got the oversized jacket look, which is a massive trend.
Meg's got it right.
Recognised it.
Rundholz.
It is a gorgeous Rundholz jacket. So I love it. It's got like the cargo pockets. It's a lovely cotton. It's one of those. It's a keeper. It's a timeless little piece. I've got the sleeves rolled up there. This jacket, I think is, I took the label off, 360. This is the size small, girls. So, you know, obviously it's an oversized piece. You probably don't need to take it much larger than that. Then one size fits all with that. Really.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool. The little fine mesh tops, the slash necks are 59,
59.
aren't they? Yeah. And the roll necks are 69, which we do, as you know, have in different colours, some in plain, some in stripes. So we've got the stripe here, which we have layered underneath this gorgeous little new waistcoat. So this is actually, believe it or not, a little Fransa waistcoat, and it is just $49.99. So a fabulous little piece in a nice stretched denim. So again, key trend, the waistcoats, and that's working really well. What we've done here actually is reverse the look. So this is actually a different style of trouser. It doesn't have the little straps, and it's in a soft, gorgeously soft and slightly stretchy brushed cotton. So you've got the cargo pocket on the front there and on the side. Still the drop crotch, also by Lurdes Bergada, high waist pant. And then this time we've taken a different silhouette, so we've done the stripe BU in the khaki and black stripe and put it with the waistcoat. So there you've got volume on the bottom half, balanced by a neater silhouette on the top half.
Those trousers are coming out quite grey on the photo. They are moss, aren't they?
Moss.
So they have got a...
They're not as dark a green as probably this. I don't know if that... I mean, it's small. They're almost like a slightly... Almost like, you know, what's that herb? Is it sage?
Sage?
That almost like silvery green colour. So I'd rather call it sage.
Sage, we'll go for that.
Any doubts, come to the shop and we'll show you in person. This is to get a flavour of everything. So,
can we have a price on the trousers you've got on, please?
Yes, I will have to look at these ones.
And the snoods are 39 as well.
I think that says 165 on those.
That sounds right.
Sounds about right. This one, let's have a look. 199.
They also come in black, don't they?
This one comes in black as well. Yeah. So yeah, so that's two looks there working the Lurdes Bergada. I know we did do a little teaser about that last week, and I have now put some of that live on the website. So, but we did want to incorporate some of that in today's trend. So you'll notice we're doing things slightly differently. Rather than only just doing brand-led stuff, what we want to do is give you a little bit of a flavour of how our collections work, how the brands come together, and how we can sort of take our own take on all the trends and put it together in our special Kings Road way. So,
so Barbara Vitamins had a wavy hand.
Hello, Barbara.
And Jules, sorry I'm late, had to work today.
Oh,
better late than never.
Working, eh?
Work. Tut.
Oh, I suppose there's only one benefit from working, is that it gives you a little bit of money to come to Kings Road.
Exactly.
So we've got a lovely crowd on tonight, so that's lovely. Thank you all for joining us. If you've come later, what we said is we're not doing the phone-in, so don't worry, you haven't missed out on that. In fact, now is a good time to tell everybody what we're going to do. So for this week, we are going to run a special promo, and there is a code that you can use to access the promotion that we're running. So what we're going to do, so I've picked the Beautiful Story collection because it has, as one of its precious gemstones, beautiful labradorite, which has got those lovely rich sort of greenish tones. This is a cool sort of necklace / bracelet, so you can wear it as a necklace, but it's got, I'm just going to do that. Can you see all those?
That's better.
Lovely autumnal tones. And that one actually you can wrap it around your wrist as a bracelet, but then you can also wear it along as a necklace. What we're going to do is if you buy 2 pieces of A Beautiful Story from any of their collection, that includes their little notebooks and
I'm going to
as well as the jewellery.
Get them over here.
Add at least 2 pieces to cart, and you'll get 20% off the Beautiful Story jewellery by doing that. And you need a code, which is the word beautiful. So I'm not going to say it, I'm not going to curse, but if you are thinking of any sort of gift ideas as well, you know, it's also a good opportunity to stash a few bits for later on in the year.
For that month at the end of the year when something happens.
Yeah, it's lovely. So beautiful. That's what we're going to do, so everybody can get the advantage of this particular special promotion, which we think we like the idea of, rather than coming up with just like one person each time. So that's that. I'll recap at the end if we need to. So, Khaki. So we pulled out a few other bits of Khaki. So one of the collections that I did want to highlight has really gone into the Khaki story as its main. Literally, I think everything was shades of green in the whole collection, or black, and that is Rundholz. We're going to look at Key Print, which is this one. So this is a print that holds the whole collection together, as they always have a signature print. Gorgeous Rundholz dress.
So
very much
beautiful.
Yeah, really got that sort of signature style in, and of course the unique print. This is a cotton dress, but with some stretch and some movement. And then you've got this placket down the front with buttons there, so you can play with that, layer up underneath. We put black underneath it because you might want to do chunky black boot and tights there. And then what we would normally do is add a nice bit of jewellery, a big scarf in the neck. Rundholz are very good at their scarves, but
or you could put your jacket and snood on.
Just like sailor, very nice. So this is a real cool signature piece. The dress is $409, and then in the same print we also have the very funky slim drop crotch pant. So contrasting to these, the wide leg drop crotch, this is a slightly slimmer silhouette, so it's much subtler in terms of the drop.
It's not got much of a drop, has it?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's very little, really.
And it's got pockets down the bottom to put your sweets in. So they're harder to get to, so you don't eat as many.
What's your favourite sweet?
Oh gosh, how can I choose my favourite sweet? Does that include chocolate and everything?
I was thinking more like traditional sweets. In Leighton Buzzard, we've got a new sweet shop.
Oh, milk
just about to
bottles.
open. Milk bottles.
Milk bottles.
Who said that? You?
Me.
Ah.
Yeah, I love milk bottles.
But in keeping with the theme, I'm partial to a chocolate lime.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Anybody else? Let's have that.
Yeah. What's your favourite sweets? Like old school sweets.
Old school sweets. You get it in a paper bag.
Yeah. When you used to get a few pence to go to the penny sweet counter and go, I'll have one of those fruit salads, one of those shrimps.
So where we are, sort of Milton Keynes, and near where I live, there's Milton Keynes Museum, which has its own little sweet shop in there. I'm sure it's there, isn't it?
I think it might be. Oh, midget gems.
Midget gems.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, licorice. Oh, I love a bit of licorice.
Yeah. Never go wrong with that. I'm sure it's there, or am I thinking of somewhere else? I'm sure it's there. And you can go
I'm
in,
not
it's like
sure. Possibly there, I would think.
Victorian sweet shop. And then now, as I say, in our lovely Peacock News in Leighton Buzzard, I don't know when they're opening, but there's a sweet shop, an old traditional sweet shop opening up there.
Nice.
Just around the corner, which is very dangerous.
Pear drops. Oh, my granddad used to love pear drops.
I do like pear drops.
Yeah.
Cola cubes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lucy says chewy nuts.
Peanut brittle.
Oh, yeah.
It's all coming out now.
Rhubarb and custard. Oh, yeah. I love rhubarb and custard.
Bonbons. Who likes a bonbon?
Oh, yum. Oh, I feel a pick a mix coming on.
I'm much more interested in the sweet selection.
Auntie Jo said I used to work in a sweet shop, jars of and everything. Oh, with the little scoop to scoop them out as well. Oh,
I like old-fashioned things.
yeah. Oh, pineapple rock. Wow, it's all coming back now.
So our next poll is: how many fillings have you got?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
Oh dear.
Nice, good. So the trousers, I should probably look at the price for you, are $310.
There's a lady on here tonight who tried those on the other day here, and they looked absolutely fabulous on her.
Ah, cool.
She likes a bit of rhubarb and custard.
Likes a bit of rhubarb and custard. Nice. So I'm just going to pull out a very cool Rundholz t-shirt, which is going to pick up the khaki tone, which you can layer. Obviously, you could go under the dress as well as an alternative. And then I am going to show you this piece of great beautifulness.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
You'll be seeing a picture of me in this very shortly. So I took this to the photo shoot this week. because I wanted to hit on coats and cocooning and cozy sweater weather and stuff like that. And yeah, this gorgeous sweater. So the scarf I'll show you and the sweater I'll show you both separately. So it's a gorgeous knit. It's almost, it reminds me of a proper hand knit.
Yeah.
Probably could be known Rundholz because they're like special items with lots of work in them. And it is just a really gorgeous shape on, and it's quite light, although it's nice and cozy. The scarf is something else. If you've never had a Rundholz scarf in your possession, it's like a garment in itself. You get so much of it.
You could also use it as a duvet.
So again, they usually take a flavour of the prints and things like that. But I probably don't know if I can get it on. We've already got a snood on, but let's just get it wrapped around. It's a bit difficult because I've already got one snood on, but literally it is volume. Are you a bit hot there, Jo? I'm actually not yet. I could get hot if I put any more clothes on. But don't embarrass me because I might have a little moment. So, won't have one of those. That is incredibly beautiful. So just quickly have a look at the prices on these. $235 for the knit, and the scarf will be $149. Lovely jubbly. So the same lady also tried that on the other day and looked absolutely fabulous in that as well. Seen it all come together. I had a whole fashion show the other day. Oh, amazing. With the lovely Meg we're talking about. Fantastic. It all looked beautiful on her. It did. Yeah, you're a really good Rundholz clothes horse, aren't you? It does honestly look amazing on you, always. And so we showed this pant with the more tailored fitted silhouette on the top half. I'm just going to show you that you can still do these soft and cocooning oversized pieces for the wider pants too. It all works together beautifully. So that whole collection, there's much more. There's more pieces of Rundholz which I haven't put in tonight because I want to cover quite a lot of looks and styles and things like that. But that is worth bringing to your attention that this is a key way to access the khaki trend. But we also have, if that's not your thing, we also have khaki in so many different ways and so many different combinations. Predominantly, I'm going to say knitwear is always a great way to bring in just a hint. This is lovely, literally just arrived, so I haven't even got the price for this yet, but it's by Yellow Label, and this is a gorgeous. So here we're also looking at the cocooning trend with the high necks, things you want to snuggle up in. It's very light, but will be really, really cosy and warm. So that piece, which oops, is now on the floor. That piece is really, really nice. We've got. I was going to. Oh, it doesn't matter. So thinking after the event, we've got BU, which you know, the little fine tops, but they've also got a range of knitwear. We've got some fabulous colours in them, and then this one, of course. So this is non-wool for you sensitive gals. Really nice, lovely and soft, oversized shape with a nice roll neck. Really soft ribbing detail here and on the cuffs and there. And then that's been coordinated beautifully with the Christina Brumpty necklace, which is a multi-wear. You can wear it many different ways. This sweater is $119. Really beautiful. Gorgeous. I think we've got that in cream and black, haven't we? This particular style. Yeah. It is. Yeah, it is a fantastic shape. It is. So obviously you've got your neutrals and then your fashion colour. So yeah, really good one that. So what's nice about the khaki tones is that there are many different shades and there's different ways to put things together. So you can obviously just put it with denim, but khaki does look great with navy as a base. And there's something I wanted to show, which I haven't got, which I'll probably go and get. What is it? Was the little shirt with a navy tank. I'm going backwards. It's just here. Hold on. Hold your horses. So I discussed this earlier and then forgot when we were looking at the rail. What I did want to say specifically is about khaki combining with navy. So here we've got the khaki print background and it's got all these lovely autumnal colours, but it's got little highlights of lavender and navy and petrol, and then teamed with a navy tank. So if you want to bring a touch of khaki into the wardrobe but don't want to go like full green next to the face, this is a really good way to do it. And these are a couple of pieces by Lily and me, so they'll be fantastic price points as always. £50 for the little knit boucle tank and £50 for the shirt.
I'm moving backwards because I just thought of another khaki.
Oh.
Lily and me, that's quite a good.
So I can't remember what I was just about to say now.
Navy and khaki.
Something else. And this little one is a fabric you'll know, so that's 48. I had this last season. It's almost like a cosy, soft, like a, I don't know how to describe it. Not like a micro fleecy fabric. It's not like quite like the Mama Bee micro fleece, but it's got that soft, peachy, soft feel. Yeah, stretchy. And this is a lovely story here with the soft print with the soft greys and blue again in there and the cowl neck. So just a really, really nice piece. It'll come back to me whatever I was going to say about. It is literally, I think you'll find touches of khaki in nearly every collection, or was in every collection, whether we took it from every collection so we didn't overdo it. But it is definitely very much a key colourway for this autumn. So yes, you can go with your navies, you can also go with your neutrals, your, let's just bring the lighter colours. You know, there's many different ways of wearing it. What we really love to do is also bring in a pop of a brighter green, because it really lifts the khaki. So again, this is a best-selling style from Yellow Label, 115, super soft, really lovely, non-itchy knit jumper with the ribbed cowl and 2 pockets. So if you've got khaki on the bottom, things like that, or you want to bring a lift to your outfit, pieces like this. And Debs has also picked out this little stunning piece, which is an Ozion poncho capey.
Yeah, it's beautiful on. It's really very lovely shape. Cocoony.
It is very cocoony. I could probably put that on over what I'm wearing, actually. I would be able to do that. So there are many, many shades to the glorious green, inspired by nature and all its shades. So I do love khaki and black. If I was wearing, you know, the solid green trousers, I would probably also just simply put black with. So,
nice.
See that shade?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's really great. So just throw it on. It's just that little extra layer of warmth.
You might see me in that one day.
And just 109. It's a really great price for a really cool piece. Might keep that for a bit.
Keep that one on.
Keep that one on for a bit. So yeah, so that's a good flavour about khaki. Any questions about that? You can also do khaki and pink. It does, you know, it goes with so many different colours. Does. But there's just a few key pieces that we've got from autumn collections for now. I know I've got some more bits coming actually.
Oh, there's a big coat there as well.
Yeah.
Which you're probably going to have to put on top of that now.
Yeah. And you did say, am I warm? Well, I'm not, but I will be if I put that on. So we're talking also about cocooning. It was a big theme I wanted to get. So all of these knits are about getting cosy, snuggling up, and also some of these shapes are about, are more oversized. So sometimes it comes into question, if you've got these oversized shapes, what do we do in terms of coating? Well, of course, you want to get a nice cocooning oversized coat. Now, sitting suits we have introduced already earlier in the season. Second delivery's just arrived, and we do have a new colour in the olive, which is very much in keeping with tonight. And actually we have a new print, which is in this rail, which I'm just going to show you, which is the snow leopard. Which is a massive trend, isn't it? It's a big trend, big trend, the animal print for this season. And I know that one's going to go really quickly. So Sitting Suits is a new product line, it's a sustainable brand from Denmark. And these are all about throw it over what you're wearing. They are water repellent, wind resistant, just almost like a wearable sleeping bag. You know, so if you are working from home and you need that extra layer, you can just wrap yourself up in a sitting suit if you want to. Designed for just all outdoor activities and leisure pursuits, outdoor dining, if you're going to any events and stuff like that. So
perfect.
That is one of the new colours of the sitting suits. The plains are 129. They're very good value. The print.
That one's 165, I think.
Yeah.
165 or 169.
Yeah, yeah. The other website.
Yeah.
So we also showed you last week a gorgeous oversized coat by Tanta in the lovely orange colour. We're not going to show you that again, but again, it's another one of these oversized coats which you can then layer up over some of these bigger shapes. I've got a few other bits that I'm going to move on to in terms of these sort of soft and loungy, but I just want to bring your attention here where we are talking about not a different sort of green, but actually what this is about playing with textures. So we've got this lovely soft chunky knit sweater and gorgeous satin skirt in the emerald green. Is that colour coming up?
Not very. It's coming up. The jumper's coming up a bit brighter than it actually is.
And
that's slightly better.
Less so.
Or slightly better. But yeah, it's beautiful.
Absolutely stunning. And you can wear this in many different ways. And what we're trying to show you is like how you can play with those textures and dress it down by putting the chunky knit with the satin skirt. We've got some lovely black suede boots which are due to come in a minute, which would look great with that. And you could just put a nice smarter tee. You could put creams with it. You could really do all sorts of different things with that. And then we teamed that up with this emerald green leather bag from Bieber.
Talking of emerald green, we just had something back in today that's coming in a different colour. So talking about textures as well, and we have to say one of our most admired textures this season has been the uber fluffy cardi. So here is, of course, the khaki. We originally had khaki, pink and beige colour, neutral. And they have been so popular. They're by Red Button, which is our jeans company. $59.99, is that right? So good. We thought we might just introduce, again, a couple of new colours. So the lovely emerald, which is lovely, which would look great with that little skirt. And also in this pretty sage duck egg. And that's been nicely accessorised there by one of the gorgeous Bieber scarves. We've got some lovely accessories in the Bieber this season, which are definitely picking up on all of the gorgeous colours. So you'll find, again, this like lovely combination with the khaki, the sage, and all the rusts. Most of those scarves are 39 as well, aren't they? I think.
Yeah, I think most of them are.
Pretty much all of.
There's one which is a bigger one.
Yeah.
Which is slightly more, and we've even got little silk squares somewhere. I don't know if I can find one. I was going to grab that scarf because it's got loads of great colours in it. So here's a good example what I was saying earlier about how you can blend your khaki with any colour. So you've got almost the pinky, neutrally tones, the blue again, so if you're going into denims and navies, and then even these sort of touches of coral, raspberries, different colours, you name it. Put that there. So the fluffy cardi, top tip for texture.
It's very strokeable.
It is very, so I don't want to let it go. And then I'm just going to bring your attention here behind us. This is our latest delivery of one of our new collections, which is called Knowing. And here you've got texture being used in a superb way. So you've got this gorgeous sort of semi-heavyweight jersey, which has got this all over texture. And you've got the barrel-legged shape trouser, cute little boxy jacket. We've also got the funnel neck top in cream, which also comes in black. Yep. The trousers also come in black. And then we've got this gorgeous...
This coat is lovely.
Which is stunning. So, again, you can really play with keeping the texture the same, but contrasting the blacks and the creams together, which is working really nicely.
Very good pricing on those as well, aren't they?
They are. Let's give you an idea. $83.90 for the little top, The trousers are £95.90 as an example.
And the coat, the black coat, is £137.90. And I can't remember what the cream one, I think 1,2 something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So great prices.
So yeah.
Really lovely fabrics. Really nice.
And obviously you can mix and match them. You don't have to do all cream. You could do the cream top and the black trousers, or the black coat with the cream top and trousers underneath. Nice.
And here, just as well, while we're looking at the sort of this monochrome story, again talking about surface interest and texture. So this is a completely different way to do it. This is like a, I don't know if I should open one up. We've got one hanging up.
No.
We sold one this afternoon.
Yeah.
So this, I'm going to open it up.
Just going to open it up, and then we're going to see if you can fold it back up properly.
So here you've got, again, this is a lovely yellow label piece. You've got this sort of gradient design.
Yeah.
Gradiated.
So darker, graduated, grading, grading.
Tap it into the comments, please, ladies.
Grady,
do
Brady.
grammar for me. So gorgeous longer leg tunic top, which would look great with a legging or a very slim jean, or you can still do one of our lovely barrel leg jeans with it. But super soft handle on that one, and lovely attention to detail with that design.
Beautiful.
Hold that up.
The lady bought one of those today, and it looks lovely on her.
Yeah, and the way it feels. Oh, that's the one. The green that says in the green. That comes in the two colours as well. I think that's perfect. Nice and neatly done there, Jack.
Comments, please, on the folding technique.
Don't get the stuff.
I'm a little bit obsessed with folding, aren't I?
I didn't get the Japanese art of folding video link that you sent me.
I'm like the folding police. I'm going to zoom in on those lovely loafers, actually, because we were talking about those.
We were talking about footwear trends. What can you do? So obviously we all love a good boot in the autumn, but actually it's been really nice to have these loafers and brogue sort of looks coming through, working really well with all of these slightly wider leg trouser shapes. Also nice with the skirts, just to change it up a little bit. They're just bringing a new element to everything. Can't forget that we still love trainer, so we've got the Leggera trainer that's just arrived that we've all been waiting for. The side sit platform trainer there in the grey, which is absolutely gorgeous. And this boot is going to come into its own when I talk about the next part of the rail. So also you'll find the autumn trend for lovely luxe light colours, because it's not all dark, but we've also got this element of lounging, cocooning. Just how many times have I said cocooning? Let's do
quite a few. I mean, if the phone-in was cocoon.
It'd be going off. So we wanted to get that sense of snuggling.
Ooh,
cozy at
we've
home.
moved on.
I'm just going to move on. So we pulled out this lovely soft Maria Benantani trouser in a lovely jersey, and we are representing our much favoured product for the autumn.
Quirky.
Literally, people live in these, don't they? In multiple colours.
Working from home, lounging around.
Fantastic, just for throwing on. For, you know, when you're at home, if you're working, or if you're just lounging on the weekend, they are fantastic. There's 3 different styles. This one is Emily, with a drop on each side. I think there's a few people. I think Louise, you've got one of these, haven't you? I think there's quite a few people who
I think there is.
who own maybe one of these.
So they're all one size, and they're all £49.50. I have put one of each out.
Shape. Okay, I will show you the 3 shapes now.
So there's a grey and a black.
Emily, and this is Christina. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is the longer style. So like Emily, with the 2 sort of longer bits on the side, pockets there. So this is great for your slightly longer length. And then what's the name I haven't said?
Maria.
Which is the quirky asymmetrical one.
Slight little bit shorter than the Emily, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's
just
like
a little bit.
Next longest sort of in the middle, and then the longest one And they've got these lovely wide sleeves, so you can actually just stick it on top of anything. And if you are going for a crisp walk and it's freezing, you can put on your quirky and you can cover it with a sitting suit or a raincoat.
Job done. And don't forget some waterproof boots from Verbena. Ta-da! Ta-da! We've got it all covered.
Yeah.
So there's lots of colours in the quirkies as well.
Just pulling out the Verbena in the Khaki mix. We call Countryside. There.
Jules says I've got several and just love a quirky. I definitely live in them.
Yeah, I know. And this is a Fab Wonders boot again. So here we've got this idea about texture and imprinting of geometric shapes. Really gorgeous. I would have worn those tonight, but I haven't got my size here, and there was no way I would get my big feet.
I did try to squeeze her into a smaller size, but
not on your knee.
You would have seen the pain on her face. 2 sizes too small.
Yeah, so I just stuck my own trainers back on, if you're wondering. So that would lead us nicely on to, so that's one type of fleece. Our other most popular fleece products for autumn winter are Mama B and Neirami. So here is a fantastic Mama B fleece with that slightly more sort of a more youthful kind of lounge wear look with the soft hood. I really adore this piece. It would look great with the Maria Bellantani pants I showed you. Also wanted to bring to your attention, there is a gorgeous Fransa pant, which is a real nice sort of lounge trouser, but it can be dressed up, dressed down, which is working really well here. So this is the gorgeous micro fleece, soft knit as they call it, that you know and love. So this colour is alpaca, I think they call it.
I'm not sure.
Remember. What's it on here?
Should
no,
say.
llama.
Ah.
Lindsay Llama, if you're watching this later.
We knew it was a nice, soft, fluffy animal.
Yeah, so this colour's llama. We've got a few styles. We wanted to pull this one out because this really sits in with the theme for tonight. I'll do some prices on Mama B. That's 120. And then this is my favourite little knit. Again, it's another yellow label one. They've done some really fantastic
Love this.
knitwear. This one, I think, most of the yellow label is non-wool. I think this one is, 48% wool in there. So you've got some warmth in there, but it's got a great neckline. It's a slightly shorter, slightly boxy. So again, when we're looking at some of these higher waisted styles from the likes of Lurdes Bergada, and similar, quite a few of our brands, if you've got these sort of barrel shapes, sometimes you get higher waist. It just hits in exactly the right place. You can do a light tuck if you need to, or it's just going to fall away from the tummy. Very, very flattering, and again in a super neutral, a very classy colour. And because this one's got wool in it, it's probably a little bit dearer, 129. But that is my favourite piece of knitwear. You'll probably see me in that.
Yeah.
At some point during the autumn season. And I think I'm probably going to lead into the second part of Mama B, because it does work together. So here's the llama colour, and then we have stripe. This is a new style from them with the little pocket, which is really cute. Just a little point of difference there. And that one is 109. So that's the llama and the black stripe, and we just put their little collar on it.
Susie Q's asking, what colours have you got the jumper in, please? Is that the little shorter, the last one? Is it just in that colour? In the neutral?
Yeah, in that colour. So you can see these colours working together. And what I love is when you bring in either the checks or pinstripes. This is all working together really nicely. Fantastic collection. Now the fabric that the check and the pinstripe is what they call a jacquard, but it's got that fleecy feel without it being like a knit, if you know what I mean. So it's a slightly more structured fabric, but it's so soft, really lovely. So you're going to get a nice smart little look, but that's so easy to wear for every day. So I think this sort of product is stuff that you can get a lot of wear out of, because you can sort of dress it up, dress it down, wear it at home, wear it at weekends. You can take something like this, just layer it with a neat one of the fine BUs, stick the waistcoat on, take a slightly more oversized look, this style is a very easy shape. We always need a plain black Mama B fleece.
Definitely.
It's so useful. You never notice them on the rails, but someone will come and say, yeah, I've got a plain black one. Yes, we do. This one's called Martis. It's 119. It's a fantastic shape. I really love it. Very flattering when you put it on the body. Cutesy little gloves. Fingerless gloves, which are double lined. So they're extra cosy. And then we've got a plain black snood with that. So that combination is working really, really well. And then you also have, in the same fabric as the pinstripe, you have the check. Now we've got, this is the Bianca trouser, which you will know and love, which is the barrel leg shape. This style, this little cape, is amazing.
With the beautiful neckline.
Beautiful neckline, lovely shape in there. You can layer it up with a long sleeve top underneath. And you can put the check and check together as one look. Also looks really nice when you combine the check and the pinstripe together.
I like the mix and match.
And also you can play with the fleece stripes and the stripes
and
the
stripes.
Stripes and the check. How many combinations would you like? So you can play with all of this together, and you can also bring in the solid in the lighter colour, in the llama. So all of that collection is working really well, and this is exactly what we're trying to say about that sort of soft, luxurious, easy to wear, casual wear brand that can really work so well in your wardrobe, because it's just something you can put on every day and that you want to put on. So that is a very nice little story there from Mama B. I know we've got some Mama B fans here, haven't we?
Oh yes. I mean, who isn't a Mama B fan?
So I was, because I've got such an interesting life, I was sat up last night drawing out information from the survey. So thank you again. I know I've said this before to everyone who's filled that in. I am going to come out with some information about what we've learned from that process and stuff like that. But Mama B came out from everybody. There was about 80, just over 80 people that put the responses in to the survey. Mama B came out as the top brand.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
No, most of the favourite brands, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Mama B...
It covers a wide range of styles and looks, and yeah, I think you can wear it in so many ways, can't you?
Nearly everybody's probably got a piece of Mama B in their wardrobe.
Yeah.
I mean, something like this, for example, the little pocket sweater, it's just like a soft, cosy sweater that you could just stick on with jeans, you know. But they always do these wonderful looks that you can create, and then they've done some very special fabrics this season, which have been, you know, just a real, I don't know, like a to die for, must have, you know, point of difference. So the breadth in it as a collection is what really makes it work so well. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to sharing some information about that. Obviously, Lurdes Bergada, Rundholz Black Label, you know, like a lot of our brands. I think a lot of our brands everybody likes, but
yeah.
Much revered. I'm going to take this off now. So I actually am getting a bit warm.
That's quite warm. I mean, I'm standing here with a sleeveless top on. I had to take my waistcoat thing off because I was so hot. I just thought I'd torture Joe by putting more and more clothes on.
Nice. Thank you very much. So that just leaves me with one area left to cover. But I will recap quickly on the special promotion that we've got running, which will be limited time until 5:30 next Friday, so before we start our next live, which is if you buy 2 or more pieces of A Beautiful Story, you'll get them for 20% off. So you need to just remember to put in a special code, which is the word beautiful in the checkout, and that should all automatically do the discounting for you. So,
and obviously if you come in the shop, we'll do it for you.
If you do it in the shop, yes.
Yes.
Much simpler. Piece of paper, pen and calculator.
Yeah.
So
doesn't switch off, does it? Piece of pen and paper.
No.
We've had a bit of a technology crisis today, didn't we?
It's all been about the tech today,
Yeah.
isn't it? Joe, what did you achieve today? Don't ask. not my favourite stuff. Now, I did drop the word Neirami in earlier when we were talking about some of these gorgeous fabrics and soft dressing, and I'm going to show you my favourite part out of the Neirami collection, which is this little story here. Now, what I love about this is we had the opportunity to create something completely different. So it's still that soft knit micro fleecy fabric that we love so much.
With a snood.
A snood on here, another £39 snood, just happens to be perfectly working with this little outfit. So this has got the sweater in the same combination of blue and grey, dark grey.
Love those. I love those two together.
And that's 135 for the sweater. And then how cool are these? So absolutely beautiful. You can see really, we've got this super wide leg trouser in the same stripe fabric, which are just amazing. So you can obviously put these things together. The way I see it is, I probably should have brought one over, a lovely one of our soft oversized white shirts with this, and then layered up with either, we've got things like the little boxy short cardigan, which would work really well. And we've also got the longer line cardigan, which would look really good with one of the oversized shirts. That would be a fantastic outfit put together. And imagine that, just, I don't think I'd be able to take that off.
No, never.
But also, you know, it's a great palette to put with solid navies. Again, the soft Maria Bellantani trousers I showed you in the sand. We also have in navy, so a great loungy pant there, which would work together. And you can obviously put it with, there's another lovely soft knitty grey trouser we've got, which would work nicely. It's not the one I was thinking of, but we've got from another collection, so you can sort of pull
the Maria Bellantani one.
Yeah.
I'm going backwards.
Oops.
I'm going backwards. I know where it is. I nearly put that on the rail.
Yeah. Luxe lounge. So let's just bring that piece out, for example. Really, really nice together. And of course denim. Well, dark denim and mid-tone denim will look really nice in there.
So what's your favourite section, everybody? Are we going khaki, neutral, navy, or the black and neutrals? What's your fave?
And just to give you some inspiration for how to sometimes like put together different colours, different textures, that sort of thing. We hope these are useful. What they say.
Meg just loved the khaki.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I love it all. I mean, if I could take that rail home with me, I'd be most happy. In fact, I'd be beyond happy. I'll leave my car here and I'll just scoot that home with me.
It's one of those seasons that when we try to bring a collection together, it's almost like we could put this in, we could put this in.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to find a place to stop because there's so many gorgeous things and so many different combinations that you can put together. Yeah.
Susie says khaki and black and white for me.
Nice. Meg,
but also Mama B. Deb Suter, they're all great.
Thank you. We're not paying these people to say this. If you are watching and you aren't a Kings Road regular, this is genuine comments.
It is.
So,
we haven't just got our family sitting there doing it, forcing them to make comments.
So I'm really excited about this.
Deb Andrews, Mama B. I know you love
Nice.
Mama B, Deb.
Yeah.
Some lovely bits in there for you.
You probably like these trousers. You like these, Debs?
Oh, yeah.
We know what you like because you're a long leg girl like me. So the difference with this style, which is called Cervo or Servo, C-E-R, is that it is slightly longer in the leg and it's got a really lovely, what I was calling like banana leg or carrot leg or whatever, banana leg. So it's slightly slimmer.
Banana leg would be a bit awkward because it would have a curve in the middle.
But it is slightly. But it's a very nice one, and
yeah,
you definitely like that fabric, I know.
Deb says, love the stripes.
Yeah.
Do you have the pinstripe trousers in my size? We will find those for you, and I'll give you a little texty tomorrow. Yeah. Meg says, feel like family though. Ah, we feel the same, Meg.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We are like a little family.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything because I did a little post on LinkedIn. Obviously, although I'm mostly out there on Facebook and Instagram, occasionally I have to do things which are business related. So it was a business thing yesterday at a beautiful place. Actually, Meg, you commented, didn't you? It's just outside Luton. It's called Butterbridge Bury, which is part of the University of Bedfordshire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it is absolutely beautiful. It's a stunning location. You sort of like got these capability brown sort of views over the hills and these trees with trunks. Like I literally sat under a tree and just sat with my back on it because I can't tell you how big this tree was. I thought that's got to be hundreds of years old, and it's stunning. And you've got these lovely views. And I remember I went there earlier on in the year, and it wasn't that long after I'd been to the House of Commons for that event. And I walked in, and it really reminds me of that. And actually, apparently, the design of the building was based on Chequers.
Oh, wow.
Commons. So when I mentioned that, he said, oh, that's why it reminds you. It's got all that lovely wood interior, all the panelling and stuff like that. So it's a wedding and conference centre, also part of the University of Bedfordshire. And who knew, as Meg said, I think something in your comment, who knew there was somewhere that gorgeous down there in
Exactly.
Luton? So beautiful county of Bedfordshire's.
Talking of gorgeous, Ali says, Jo, you look absolutely fab tonight. Love the hair.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. Yes, I'm enjoying the new hair, actually. What to say?
That's very lovely, isn't it?
Less maintenance than the old Barnet. Right, I think
we've covered everything.
So, I'm sure there was something else we wanted to cover, but I think we've touched on the key aspects of the looks and the ideas I wanted to play with.
Sorry, I'm just going hat, and we've missed the hat and the lovely bag.
The favourite bag of the season.
Oh, it's beautiful.
We love this one, don't we? Little magnetic closure, good capacity, very nice. £79, amazing.
And a little quirky hat.
A little
quirky
beanie. Would you like me to put that on now? I've got short hair.
Go on then.
That'd be funny. Probably will look awful.
That's it. She's ready to go.
I'm kitted out for autumn. Couldn't have done that when I had my big curly hair, because that would have just wrecked it for the whole day. So, thank you for watching. Hope you liked that. We will get this up on YouTube by 5:30 on Sunday evening, and I'll try and draw out a few bits for shorts during the week, just some highlights. Any questions, anything you like, let us know. Put something in the comments. Feel free to share with friends, tag people in, let them know that we do this, so we can spread the word even further and get the name of Kings Road out there. We'll see you same time next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.